Squish, squish.
What's up, you guys?
It's Rowan.
And Sydney.
And today we're filming
a Pet Peeves video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're probably gonna get a little bit mad.
A little bit heated.
It's okay though. Because that means we'll be hype about it. No, this is a request from who?
Ava Klein.
Thank you, Ava Klein. We love you. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I just dyed Sydney's hair. So if you notice that it's like red, like dark now. Yeah.
It would be better if we had the fluorescent lighting.
Oh yeah, sorry about the lighting. We normally have like a lot better lighting. But we're at Sydney's house right now and we forgot to bring the lamp that we always use for my house. So it's kind of a trashy
But
lamp.
you can't have everything, am I right?
You're right.
It's also facing the other way.
Yes. So we both get very mad very easily. Like we're not like terrible people. It's just like
Don't be like offended if like you do one of these and we're like, oh my god.
yeah, it's just like we both are just like pretty good people, but then like there's just like if someone does something like slight that just like we don't like, we get like pissed off like pretty fast. We both just get kind of mad. So yeah, that's just a little like disclaimer.
So the first one is like chewing, and like the sound of chewing and crunching annoys me, but like it's mainly like people can't help crunching loud, you know? But like it's mainly when I'm like, hey, could you try to crunch quietly? And then like the person like gets close to my ear, you know, and then crunches louder. That's what annoys me. Because like I obviously I'm annoyed. I asked you to try and I asked you nicely to try and chew quieter, and you're just gonna come closer to me and chew louder.
Like people think that's funny. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna punch you.
Like, why do you want to crunch in my ear?
Like, I don't think that's fun. If I'm annoyed, I'm not gonna think it's funny.
It's not, because like it literally is so like the sound of crunching is so annoying to me. So.
So I'm like a very like huggy person. Like I love to like cuddle and like hug. Like I love that stuff. But if I'm not in the mood to be touched and people like, okay, this like really pisses me off. Like if I'm like sitting there like trying to like eat my food, like if someone like hugs me, I'm like, oh. But when people just like keep like bumping into me or like touching me or like
like on the sidewalk, you get really annoyed.
Oh yeah, like okay, like if I'm like walking on the sidewalk with Sydney, this happens a lot. She'll like slowly like start to like drift on the mine.
Cause like I can't walk in a straight line.
And neither of us can. But she'll like be leaning on me and I'm trying to walk, and I'll like shove her and like stay on your side of the sidewalk. Cause if I'm like trying to walk and she's like pushing me into the grass with her body, I'm just like, can you get off of me? Like I'm like walk on your side of the sidewalk and like, thank you, and like okay. This used to happen a lot, like, last year at school, and they thought it was funny. I did not think it was funny. Oh, my God. So I'd be at lunch, and then all my friends, when I was trying to eat, would be, like, poking me and, like, hitting me, and I would be like, hey. So they would all be poking and hitting me, and I'd be like, can you stop? And then they would continue, and they would all be doing it, and then they'd all be taking my food, and I was like, okay, no. So they would all be like hitting me and like touching me and like poking me, and I was like, can you get off of me? I'm trying to just eat. And they would all be like taking my food, like touching my stuff. Like people touch my stuff and my food, and like me when I don't want them to, I'm just like, can you not? Like that makes me so mad. And I was like and then I would like scream, and they would all be like, okay, can you calm down? And I was like, no, like I told you to quit it so many times. Like, if I'm clearly mad, then, like, it's... And they're all like, okay, it was a joke, chill out. I'm like, okay, when I say a million times that I'm annoyed, that I'm pissed off, to stop, like, I'm not gonna think it's funny.
When I'm on, like, the phone with someone, or, like, FaceTiming someone, or even, like, Snapchatting someone, and they, like, don't like how the conversation is going, so they just, like, hang up, or, like, leave me on red. But, like... if the conversation is getting too intense for you, like, say something. Be like, hey, I don't want to have this conversation right now. Don't just hang up while I'm in the middle of, like, talking. Like, if I'm talking to you, you have to, like, it's directed at you. You have to hear everything that I'm saying.
Basically, like, if you don't, like, just, like, don't stop answering, or like if you're in person, don't just like walk away or like start ignoring me.
Or like leave me on red. Just like, because you can't handle the conversation.
Just say something. It's not that hard.
Some of them, I'm like a giant hypocrite in everything that I do, but like, so like don't come for me.
Oh, another thing for me, I hate hypocrites, even though I kind of am one. It's fine.
It's fine.
Like, me saying this is me being a hypocrite. Like, I hate hypocrites. Like, if someone is like, Rowan, like, stop doing that, it's annoying.
No, when it's a hypocrite on a big thing. Like, I'm hypocrite on, like,
little things.
Like, like saying things.
Okay.
Oh, my sister. Oh my god. Anyway, but like my sister, she'll tell me to stop singing in the car. She'll play a song that she knows I like, and then I'll start singing, and she like hits the thing, and she's like, "If you're gonna sing, we're not playing music." And so I'll be like, "Okay, fine, I won't sing." And then she'll start it again, and then she'll start like screaming, singing, and I'm like, "What? What?"
I hate when people will be like, don't say, like, if I, like, there's, like, a thing I said, like, I'm just like, ooh, swing swag, and so it's like, don't say that, it's annoying, but then they will, like, make that their caption, and I'm just like, I thought it was annoying to say that, and I'm just like, swing swag, because if you're gonna tell me that it's annoying, you can't say it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Either let me say it or either let me say it or you can't say it either.
It's when people like, okay, I'm not like the inventor of like words, but like, if I start saying something and then someone like takes it.
Oh my god! I'm like, shut up!
Last year, it was like around this time last year, and like me and Rowan were home alone at my house, and we were like screaming, like we made up a whole scenario about like being like our husbands or whatever, and so like we had a whole scenario, and then there was like one sentence from it that we kept saying over and over, and then Rowan took a video of me screaming it and posted it on like her private account.
Because we thought it was, no, I posted it on Snapchat. Because we thought,
and you posted it on your private account.
Yeah, because we thought it was funny, and we can post something we want to because it's our inside joke. Like, no one else would understand it.
Because it was so out. Like it was not something that, like, it didn't make sense unless you knew what we were talking about.
Like, insert video here, editing Rowan.
God darn it, Kevin, where's the frick frackin' soup? Ew. But, like, that's, like, something that nobody else would say.
Like, have you ever heard anyone say that? Unless it's the people we're talking about.
Why would you start saying it? It's not funny to take.
Gosh darn it, Kevin, where's the frick frackin' soup? Why would you?
That doesn't make any sense.
Like, okay, it only made sense to us because we spent an entire day, like, making up like, a giant story, pretty much, because we're stupid. And it's like, it was so funny to us because we knew what it meant and it made sense to us because it was like a story to us.
Last year, I, like, went through a phase where I would call everyone, like, I don't remember what it was.
Some stupid name.
And then, like, nobody, like, I didn't invent the words. Like, I'm not saying that I, like, invented it. But, like, nobody else really said it. And then I started saying it, and then, like, a ton of people started saying it. I was like...
No, like, me and Sydney went through a phase in, like, 6th grade, I think, where we used to be, like, we would say freaking or, like, frickin', like, every other word. Like, we, like, you freaking... like, doofus, like, freaking get the frick out of here, you freaking doofus.
Like, we would say it, like, every other word. Like, and it was so annoying.
But it was, like, funny to us. Like, it was, like, literally every other word as a joke. We'd be like, where the frick is our freaking camera, freaking Sydney? Like, we would do that. And then Like, no one does that.
When we started saying man, like,
yeah, oh my god, that made us so mad.
We would call each other man, or we would say, like, man every other word.
Okay, and in fact, we used to say this, and we'd be like, bro, man, bro. Like, in order. Like, we'd be like, bro, man, bro. Or, like, man, bro, man.
Like, that is what we called each other.
And someone posted a Snapchat story. They thought it was so, they were like, oh my god, like, me and my best friend are so funny. And they screenshotted the contact name, and the contact name was bro, man, bro.
And it's not a thing that people called each other.
Like, who says that other than us? Like, we used to say, like, every day. I'd be like, bro, man, bro, what you doing? Or
like, we would call everyone man, or, like, we'd be like, hey, man, or, like, oh my god, man.
My bio on Musical.ly was hey, man. I'm pretty sure it still is, because I never changed it. But, like, we used to say man.
And then everyone started saying it. But, like,
this is the major one. We used to call each other, like, home dog, homie slice, like, stuff like that.
And people would, like, tell us that it was, like, annoying before, and then they would say it.
Yes, that, like, goes along with the hypocrite and the, like, basically when people, like, steal our thing, or, like, anything like that, like, copying you or whatever, like, I know that sounds stupid, but it like, genuinely makes us so mad.
This one didn't even happen to me, it just made me annoyed, but, like, someone started posting, like, that she would screenshot whenever it was, like, a pod screen.
Oh my god.
And she'd be like, fave screen. And then everyone started doing it.
Like, it was fine for her to do it, like, it wasn't annoying. But now whenever I see people do that, I'm just like, okay, like, stop. Like, that,
Like, if you think something is funny that someone else says, you can't just take it.
Because, like, you can't just start saying it, because then everyone's gonna be like, that's her thing. But I also hate when it's, like, a thing, like, if I said, like, what, like, if I put, like, WYD, like, what you doing, and someone was like, that's her thing. Like, what, like, you know what I mean?
But it's, like, a common thing that everyone says, and
yeah.
they're like, you can't say that, that's my thing.
I'm like, not really. Like, what was that one you were talking about the other day? But I hate it when it's, like, a thing, like, a normal thing for people to call each other. Like, if I was like, this is my number one best friend, and someone was like, that's me and her. Like, that's, like, an actual example. Like, I'm pretty sure one time I was, like, my number one best friend, and then someone, like, the person I was talking to was like, that's, like, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah's thing. Like, we'll just call people, like, Susan and Kara.
That's Susan and Kara's thing.
Like, they're like, that's Susan and Kara's thing. I was like, actually calling someone your number one best friend is such a normal thing. Like,
come again? Anyway.
Like, what? Okay, oh my god. I hate it when people, like, fake an injury. Like, if someone shows up to school on crutches and they're not injured, if someone, like, shows up to school and they're like, oh, they have, like, a wrap on and they're not hurt, and everyone's just like, you're not hurt, and they're just like, yeah, I am.
Or, like, they like, fake an injury for attention. Like, or when people pretend to be sad for attention.
Or they're, like, crying, and they post, and they're just like, oh. And it's, like, a picture of them crying. I'm just, no, and then you slide up, and you're like, what's wrong? And they're like, I don't want to talk about it.
And like, then why did you post a picture of you crying? Like, if you know people are going to slide up.
Like, if you don't want to talk about it, don't post about it. It's...
Because people are going to ask you, like, people care about you.
That's
people are
an
going to be like, hey,
thing.
What's wrong? Like,
no,
what's going
on? No,
when you
post that, you know someone's going to say something. Like,
you posted expecting for someone to slide up, so you can't say you don't want to talk about it.
Like, even if you say, like, you don't want people to talk about it, like, if you post it, you're posting it knowing people are going to ask you about it.
Which brings me on to the next one, is when people bring up something and then get mad when you ask about it. Like, if you walk up to me and you're like, I know who...
Oh my god,
like,
yes.
Did you hear what, like... no. Like, when someone's like, I know what blah, blah, blah did last night. And then you're like, what? And they're like, I can't tell you.
They're like, she made me promise I wouldn't tell you. I'm like, then why did you bring it up? Or they're like, I know... Like, this is, like, more of, like, a younger grade one. Like, no one does this anymore. But if they're like, I know someone that likes you. And you're like... Who? And they're just like, I can't tell you. I'm like, then why did you mention it? Because now I'm going to be like
why did you
all
bring
day.
it up if you don't want to tell me?
Like, if you cannot tell me, or you don't want to tell me, or, like, something like that.
Like, if someone told you something super personal and made you promise not to tell anyone, why would you bring it up?
Like, don't even bring it up, because that shows that you're, like, this close to telling someone, which means they can't really, like, trust you.
Or, like, if...
I also hate when people tell people, like, if someone walks up to me and tells me someone that I don't even know, like, I barely know's business. I'm like, well, now I know not to tell you anything.
Because, like, they obviously told you something. Like, no,
like, it generally, like, kind of makes me mad. Like, when there's stuff, like, personal, you know the person told them saying, like, please don't tell anyone. Like, that's just, like, makes me feel like, why would you tell me that?
Unless we're, like, really close. Like,
exactly.
Like, if it's someone who I'm, like, acquaintances with, and they're like, oh my god,
yeah,
this person did this. I'm like, what? Can you chill?
Sydney,
Can you chill?
Like, if it's someone, like, I'm really close with, and it's, like, something that I should know, then tell me. But when it's someone I'm just, like, barely friends. Okay, so this, like, really just, like, makes me, like, no. I hate it when people are eating, like, with forks and a plate, or, like, a bowl, even. Oh my god.
This is, like, a really basic one, like, a lot of people.
But, like, I just have to express this. When someone's, like, eating, and they, like, scrape the bottom of, like, their plate, or, like, the bottom, like, the side of their bowl. Like, if you scrape whatever you're eating off of it, it's like, don't do that! Like, ow!
Like, I get wanting to get, like,
every last bit, but, like, lick it, like, scrape it with, like, the side of your fork, you know? Like, go like that, like, towards you. Or do something like that. Like, there's so many other options. Or use your hands, even. But please don't be like, no! I don't like that.
See, I hate it when people talk to me with, like, a mouthful of food.
That's disgusting.
Like, I don't want to see your food. It's like, you have lips so that you can close your mouth while you're eating.
No, and, like, basically, if I can see someone's chewed up food, or, like, their spit, or, like, if someone has, like, a piece of food, like, stuck to them, or, like, I see them, like, talking while they're eating, and, like, I see, like, food, like, spit, that, like,
and, like,
is the most
sometimes you can't
thing.
help it, but, like,
no, it's...
You could just not talk with food in your mouth. Unless you're in the middle of a really intense conversation and it cannot take a break, you can pause to finish chewing your food and swallow.
No, and that's why whenever I'm at my lunch table, like, if you sit at my lunch table at school, you know this, I keep all my food in my bag when I'm not eating it. Like, as I'm eating, like, everything I'm not eating yet, I keep it in my bag. And but with my drink, I don't, like, this literally, like, keeps me up. Like, that's, like, not good. But, like, whenever I'm at my lunch table, if I get paranoid. Like, if my drink, I always bring, like, cans of, like, soda. So if it was, like, sitting there, like, I bring paper bags, like, every day. And so if it's, like, not, like, I make it, like, I set, like, my drink down, and I make it cover the top of my bag, like, I put it over it. Because, like, whenever I don't drink it anymore, because I feel like someone was, like, talking and, like, spit food into it. Like, that's
extra.
Literally, I do that every day because that's disgusting to me. Like, ugh, like, it's so nasty.
When you're not, like, super close to someone, and they, like, do something nice for you, say thank you.
Yeah.
Like, if Rowan did something nice for me, or if I did something nice for Rowan, and she didn't say thank you, I wouldn't care that much.
Yeah.
But, like, if we, like, just became friends, and I, like, bought you something, say thank you.
Because if you don't, it's gonna be like, okay, I'm never spending money on her again.
Like, what?
Okay, I hate when people get offended too easily. Like, I'm a very sarcastic person. Like, we both are very sarcastic people. So if I, like, say something in a very sarcastic voice, that is obviously a joke because I would never say it. Don't get offended and be like, oh, well, now, like, and go be like, Rowan's so rude. Like, she said this. Like, if I'm clearly kidding, then don't take it seriously.
Oh my god. So, no, I hate it when someone will, like, insult me, but, like, I know they're kidding. Like, they'll be like, you're ugly. And I'll be like, like, you're annoying. And then they get offended. It's like, you insulted me first, and I was kidding when I said it back to you. Why are you mad at me now?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get mad at you.
And this is more of a thing that, like, kind of, like, this is just something you should never say to someone. Like, if someone, like, even if someone's being, like, so annoying to you, never call someone annoying. Like, if you're not kidding, don't be like,
I
you're...
do that all the time.
No, but, like, if you're not kidding, don't be like, you're annoying, and, like, be genuinely... That's, like, the worst thing someone can say to you, because then whenever you're around them, like, you're just, like, you feel like you cannot do anything, because you're just, like, if you feel like you move, you're like, I'm gonna annoy them, no, or, like, if someone's annoying you, just be like, hey, stop, like, that's pissing me off, like, it's... Say anything else, but if they're...
Or, like, say that's annoying.
Yeah, but if you're... Like,
unless you're, like, close friends and they know you're, like, not being serious.
Like, if she was like, you're annoying me, I'd be like, But, like, and I would know I'm not, like, she doesn't hate me. But, like, if someone I barely know, like, was like, you're, like, she's annoying, like, she's so annoying, like, then you feel like you can never get comfortable around them. Like, you know what I mean?
I hate it when people insult each other's laugh. Or, like, other people's laugh.
Because, like, I think other people's laughs are so, like, funny.
Like, I have a disgusting laugh. So, like...
As you can tell, so do I, from that, like, 5 minutes where I was just like...
So, like, if someone's laughing, like, no one can help how they laugh unless it's a fake laugh. So if someone's laughing, don't be like, your laugh is so annoying.
Like, just think it's funny. Like, I think annoying
other people's laughs are, like, hilarious.
Same. Like, when people, like, literally, if someone I barely knew started laughing, it makes me laugh. Because, like, it's just so... Like, then they feel like they can't laugh, and, like, when they think something's funny, they're gonna be like, and, like, not want to laugh. Like, just let people be happy. Like, basically, just...
World peace!
Just stop being so mean. Just, like, let people be, like, happy.
Anyhow, that is gonna wrap this video up, guys.
Just be a good person.
Anyway, so, like and subscribe and... comment video suggestions or comment whatever you want, unless it's mean. Because thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Sorry for not posting last week.
We've been, like, we literally for 2 weeks, like, for 4 weeks, we've only posted, like, every other week. We're really sorry. Both weeks we were, like, super busy and just didn't have time. But, like, we need to stay on top of that. Like, we know. We're sorry.
Like, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I hope y'all have a good... Never mind, this is going out after Thanksgiving. Today's Black Friday, guys.
Which... We're filming something for Black Friday. So
I hope y'all enjoyed your Black Friday shopping.
Because we love we're going Black Friday shopping. Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving.
I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Well, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. And a good Black Friday, because Black Friday's a good day. I hope you scored some deals.
Yeah.
I hope we got some steals, because we don't know yet. We're filming this on Sunday night.
And Black Friday is Friday, because...
So you'll be seeing this on your Black Friday.
Peace out, guys! On our comments.
Yeah.
Okay. That was pretty swag, okay.
I know. So dope.